Thanks, Faiza. And we all know that during this pandemic, baking has been on the rise. In season 4 of CBC's The Great Canadian Baking Show is underway. So we here at BT are donning our aprons, heating up our ovens, well, at least you guys are, and having our own friendly competition called
Do You Have What It Bakes? Where each week we will show off our own BT baking skills. Okay, friends, here for part 4. It's Shem Parkinson's turn to accept the baking challenge. Good morning, Shem. And I love the fact that it's Italian-themed week. And you took on this challenge, my friend. And I grew up with Italian sweets, so get ready for it. What'd you make?
Yesterday I made iced Italian orange cookies.
Ooh.
And they're delicious. Really delicious. Sweet.
If you do say so yourself, Shem.
Well,
Can we smell this first? This reminds me of what my Nana Netta used to make. Growing up, she used like a pink food coloring. Oh, you could smell that orange zest. Yeah. Delicious. Is this the first time you've tried this recipe? He's already eating his own. This is why I love Shem.
I love Shem. Shem doesn't waste any time. He's like, you guys can all,
Okay, now Shem has to talk with his mouth
Shem,
full.
tell us what you did with this, the recipe, all the baking skills.
Let me tell you. There's no artificial stuff here, guys. I squeeze the oranges myself with these bare hands right here. Right. Clean, of course. Lots of butter. You can see the pictures that you can see. Lots of butter. So not exactly on the healthy side, but not too much sugar, believe it or not. And yeah, it was delicious. And if I do say so myself, it was really quick to make, like 30 minutes or so. And that was it.
Shem.
Delicious.
I give this the 2 Italian thumbs up. It is absolutely moist, delicious. The icing is gorgeous. It's actually melting a little bit under the lights, and I'm not mad at that. The gorgeous zest sprinkles.
Yes.
The texture is gorgeous with some coffee to wash it down. Ooh. Stunning, Steph. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. No, you said everything. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to comment on the zest, the attention to detail here, Shem. Love it.
Well, listen.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say that these remind me, I don't even know what the biscuits are called, but they're like these longer biscuits. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but they remind me of that as I taste them.
I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest with you. I was just going to yell at biscotti or something like that, to be honest.
Yeah, like a biscotti.
Shem, you and I have shared several meals together in the radio studios, but usually savory meals. But the one thing I do know about you is you love dessert. If you could own a cheesecake factory, you probably would, and you would run with that franchise as much as you could. So I expect this to be delicious. I'm going to take my bite right now.
While you take your bite, Nicole's going to have her say. Nick?
10 out of 10, Shem. Honestly, not only does it look so good, but it tastes so good.
This is delicious.
And I actually got to eat
the perfect amount of sweetness. The butter is working. I don't care how much butter's in it. I don't want to know, but it's good.
It's Friday.
Well, good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Shem, this is so good.
So good.
Can we talk about this?
I feel like, Shem, you kind of punished us. You gave us one. Like you did what I did.
I know.
And you
We
just gave
have
us
two,
one cookie.
Steph. I don't want to rub it in.
two.
Oh, you have 2 down there? Shem has the professional cooling rack and everything.
You know what's funny is I dropped the cookies off this morning at the station, right? And I was looking. I opened it up first to get my Ziploc out, and I hesitated. I was like, should I take another one? And then I thought,
you totally
I'm gonna get in trouble if I do that.
Totally
but now I
done
wish
it.
that I did.
You totally should have, Nicole. I would have for sure.
Can I just say the best foods have the most simple ingredients? By the way, start to finish, how long did this bad boy take, Shem?
Like 30 minutes. It was super quick. Once I set up everything that I needed, it was just like 10 minutes in the oven, 10, 15 minutes in the oven, and that was it.
Shem, for the Great Canadian Baking Show, what would your advice be for the contestants on there? Because this is quality, man.
Yeah, I would say just simplicity and do something that's going to be that's going to bring out your personality, right? Something that you're really proud of, something that you can really get a lot of enthusiasm behind. Because look, not only does it need to taste good, but you got to sell it a little bit, right? And you've got to make sure that people really, really enjoy what you're doing. So that's my advice.
Guys, I know you're all busy. I don't know if you're allowed to enter, but I'm going to tell you what they're doing now on this show.
Okay.
This is just it's breaking baking news. The Great Canadian Baking Show is now accepting applications from amateur bakers across the country looking to show off your skill, your enthusiasm, your drive, and your love of baking. So we see your photos because you tweet us after the show every day. You guys know what you're doing. You might as well go and enter right now. For more information, cbc.ca/Great Canadian Baking Show. Make sure you check out our Insta poll as well. We will highlight our latest creations, including Shem and his recipe. It's delicious. And don't forget to tune in to season 4 of the Great Canadian Baking Show Sundays at 8 p.m. on CBC and CBC Gem to see if their amateur bakers have what it bakes.
Who had what it bakes here, guys? You guys didn't even vote.
We'll eventually get to that, I think. You know how I know this is good, Steph? Is that I have a second cookie, I want to save it, and I'm literally licking off the crumbs off the plate.
I'm trying not to eat the whole thing.
By the way,
because I want to save the second one.
Next week we have I'm eating with my mouth full. How rude.
Yeah.
A mystery baker. So tune in. It's not done yet. We have one more installment. Stay tuned, everybody. We just ate the cookies. Guess what we're doing next? Moving in the morning. Burning it off. We're going to a school in Woodbridge, D.
Yeah, I heard your fam is basically teaching us how to dance. So what's happening?
I mean, I grew up there.
Yeah, that's
I got the cookies. I got the Woodbridge. This is it's Italian day. I mean, here
so we're going to do some ballet-based workout. This is great. Okay.